Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Fresh out the sauna after having a sauna, as we say. Today we're going to be talking about the fact that winners do and losers just watch. So this is something I've been talking about a lot on my live streams for you who've been following me more closely. That I go on with my live stream and then I hammer down that the fact that, look, I'm giving stuff out for free here. I'm making content for you for free. I'm just giving to you, and you can give something back by supporting with a super chat or just liking and commenting, all that shit, you know. And absolutely, am I doing it for personal gain in the sense that I'm trying to monetize the YouTube channel more and more, etc. But it's really a bigger point that I'm making. Like, guys, look, I am doing shit here. I'm doing stuff and I'm creating content with it and I'm putting it out for you. It's a lot of action in there, right? And I'm just trying to urge you that do some of the things too. Don't just watch. Don't just watch and be like, oh, what is the theoretically best way to fast? What is the theoretically best way to train? Well, you're not doing shit right now. You're not even close to that. So why are you just watching all these things about optimizations as if you were an expert or something? And then two, of course, if you're not going to work with social media, you of course put out less than someone like myself that does. But if you have people that you follow and you do stuff, you pick up on and imitate stuff that they do, implement into your regimen, well, what you can do is at least to support the content creator and as an extension of that, more people, you can support them with liking the video, commenting, maybe even becoming a Patreon, supporting that way, sending the super chat on the live stream, etc. You know, you're doing something by doing that more than just giving to me in this example. You are taking action. You're just not a little consumer anymore. You're actually an active part. You indirectly help produce content on this channel when you support me. So it's the kind of multi-point here. It's both about just watching contra actually doing stuff and creating versus consuming, because there's supposed to be a balance here, guys. And I feel like the modern world, with all the technology, all the luxury, all the comfort, and after the whole pandemic shit, you know, I feel like people are so passive. They just take in, they just watch. It's like most people's lives, the point of it is to just watch someone else actually live theirs, you know. Watch TV series, play video games, scroll on Instagram, watch YouTube, watch some fucking team from another country play and get mad and upset if they win or lose, even though you can't play for shit and you have nothing to do with these people. It's like everything people do. It's so passive. It's not supposed to be that way. Whoever reached anything that they actually wanted, it can be comfortable. It's nice, something keeping your attention, and you get dopamine hits from watching all these things, you know. Your attention is grabbed by something, you know, more fun, more entertaining, and you don't have to look within at all the terror, horror, and pain that you're constantly hiding away from. But no one ever reached any goals. It's not like, oh, now I watched enough YouTube videos, now I'm jacked. You know, I scrolled enough on Instagram, now I know exactly how to get over this problem I'm having. No, it starts that way, but it always has to be combined with action. You understand that how I want you guys that follow me to be is that you're supposed, like my ideal follower, you know, and I have a few clients like this, which I'm very grateful for. It's like, yeah, okay, this guy clearly accomplish something that I want to accomplish. I watch his stuff as I start working on myself. It doesn't matter if I don't understand everything. I'll take in whatever I can understand, or my own little twist on it, because you're not supposed to agree with everything I say 100%, you know. And then you keep on working at it while you tune in every now and then to watch the videos. And then ideally, I want you to come to a point where you're like, look, I still like Theo and the shit he's done. I'm grateful for the help I've gotten from him. But if I keep watching every video right now, it's just entertainment. Like, I'll still check in for the odd video, but if I, you know, now I'm just watching instead of doing. Watching can be doing during, do you understand? When I learned a lot about training and fitness and fasting, and I was watching a lot of stuff, but I wasn't just watching, I was doing research. And you can't, a lot of people, they fool themselves. They don't know, I'm doing research. I want to do it the right way, but you're not doing it anyway at all. Idiot. Yeah, but so that's what's happened to me now, that I barely consume content at all. Like, whether we're talking about entertainment or education, like entertainment, I might with a friend or some friends, you know, play a little bit of video games or watch a movie. Even that's rare, but by myself I almost never do it. And I've, as much as possible throughout these years, tried to make my entertainment productive. Not only, like, sometimes it's even productive to just watch some fucking comedy or something. If you've actually worked hard, need to wind down, yeah, you can watch some bullshit just to, pass some time before you go to sleep or something. It's fine right then. But that, otherwise, I recommend that like, for instance, if you like my videos, you find me entertaining, but you also learn something, that's great. But I want you to come to a point where you're like, yeah, I like the guy, but I've learned everything already. I understand it. Now it's just about doing. Just about doing. I have some anonymous people that follow me on Instagram that it's like, my going into all of this, I'm helpful. That's why I'm talking about giving and creating. I always want to give and create more. That's what men do. In fact, if you think about it right now, do I give or receive more? Do I create or consume more? And you are on the other end, you're a fucking loser. You're a little child boy. You're not supposed to be that way. I just want to make sure your ego has no excuses. If you're just fucking watching stuff, you're not ever creating anything on your own. You can, as a private person, even if you don't work with social media, if you go into a self-improvement journey, you could post a little odd transformation pic. You can post a PB. It inspires people. I did that before I started working with this too. But where was I? Well, I was saying, I want, as a man, because that's what men do, because we build ourselves up so we have an abundance. We're working from an abundance, we just have more to give, always. That's how we want to do things, but we can't just waste. We can't just give ourselves away into a black hole, like spending energy trying to help someone that doesn't really want to help themselves, right? So how I go into every relationship interaction is, I try to be as helpful as possible to start with. So if whoever it is has some questions for me that relates to my expertise, I will answer them. I will not even just give short answers. I will take my time to elaborate. And, the people that give back, like by starting to tag you in little posts or something, or just truly express appreciation in that, and they have a respect for your time and attention and that, so they will just check in here and there. Because they give the little minimum there, they get sort of a free coaching. Like, of course, it's not like being a client, but you understand. Because what happens when people do it the opposite way, that I've talked, some anonymous people, like one guy, he was always asking these bullshit questions, like, oh, do you take BCAAs? All this bullshit that makes me understand he's not putting in the work, he's not willing to work, he's looking for all these easy answers, and I gave him, even on that, I gave him some helpful answers, and then he booked a consultation call with me that I do before I take people on as a client, and he ghosted me on it. And now he has forever ruined his relationship with me. I wouldn't say forever, technically, if a person like this did actually apologize and did something to make up for it, but they never do, But now this person has put themselves in a position you could, if you had just respected this relationship, you could have gotten answers to your questions every here and there still. But you didn't. I'm not going to waste time. In fact, I'm enabling you in your bullshit, just consumer, sit and watch loser behavior if I keep answering your questions. It's so funny. You find yourself, when you work on yourself and become more and more of a man, that so many times that you do what's nicest for people. And they think you're mean, and they're not even understanding. Look, everything I'm telling you is for your sake. I don't get anything out of talking to some anonymous loser who asks about BCAAs and never does shit, apparently, because then they wouldn't be asking these dumb questions, and maybe they would dare to not be anonymous all the time. So guys, this is what I really like. I will ask you here at the end of the video, please contribute. You don't all have to do what I'm doing, but I want you to get the point of it. Stop just fucking watching, start contributing, like help me, let's help grow this channel together. But also, if you've watched me for these years that I've done this channel, and you're pretty much in the same place you were when you started, how big of a fucking loser are you? Because I sure as hell am not. I'm not just here to talk. I'm not just here to talk, I'm here to do. Are you just here to watch, or are you here to do? Because let me tell you again, There's nothing as watching enough videos so that you reach your goals, watching enough fucking scrolling on Instagram so you reach your goals. No, that winners do. They just don't watch. And then watching can be a do if it's combined with other do's and at the right dose. Do you understand, guys? So please leave a comment, a like, contribute, stop fucking just consuming, be involved and produce together with me. Please consider supporting the channel via Patreon. The link is in the description. Consider dropping a super chat when we have the live streams. We'll see when the next one is. It's a little chaotic here before my move on Sunday to Greece. And please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, relationships, mindset. It's a mindset, guys. The not being a loser mindset. Okay, guys, I will see you later. Peace.